I want to say that's working, but boy, things seem a little off.
You're a little off.
No, actually, I was a little off there for a couple of weeks, but now I'm back to my regular old butt face with all of the things that are wrong with that.
Take a little off the top, or what is it? Take about 10 off the top there, Squirrely Dan.
Yep, take about 10 off the top. Sometimes you might even need to take 20 off the top, but no, I was just absolutely losing it due to stress. Like, had no ability to sit and be social with anyone without just devolving. So.
Oh no, I understand. Trust me.
Couldn't suffer folks for a while and didn't want to put folks through the suffering.
Look, I was on call last weekend, and
never fun.
Well, it wasn't too bad. I mean, we had a lot of call. The holiday ended up being really busy because we're all, bank, all that, so we're off Columbus Day. We get made up holidays, but
I mean, we had Thanksgiving just as made up.
Well, in terms of the U.S., what we call Thanksgiving is entirely made up. The real the actual origin of Thanksgiving has literally nothing to do with the Pilgrims and predates them by about 100 years. But And oddly enough, the Virginia, it comes from Berkeley Plantation in Virginia, and it was a meeting of the, celebration between the Native Indians and the Virginians. But see, unlike the Pilgrims, the Virginians and the Indians actually got along and really liked each other. It was completely it's a wild experience reading, say, like William Bradford's own Plymouth Plantation as opposed to William Byrd's History of the Dividing Line and their wildly divergent attitudes towards the natives.
Let me hide in this. There.
I got the link ready whenever. Mine are in there. I'm live, and I've got the link ready whenever.
Yeah, I've got you guys cropped, but Streamlabs still being dumb.
Streamlabs gonna Streamlabs.
Well, it's been a fucking year since I've upgraded to Windows 11, and I'm still having the issue where it's something to do with it's the web source. The web source crashes, and I can't tell if it's because of hardware acceleration, like if it causes a GPU crash or something. I don't know. And usually what it takes is I have to the things disappear. I have to quit and relaunch Streamlabs. And
let's see, I was worried about whether my computer was even going to work because last night I like to not got it to work last night. I don't know what it was powered off. I guess there'd been a power surge or something because both computers were powered off, which is really unusual. So I go to turn it on. I get everything back up to normal. I'm about to play. I start Elden Ring, and then the first monitor goes black. I can still use, the TV goes black. The second monitor's still working. Then it just quits working. And
are you still powering through your first Elden Ring playthrough?
Oh yeah, dude. I don't have time to play. I play like maybe I've gotten over 100 hours in at playing like 4 hours a week.
No, I get you.
Yeah.
That's about where I was tracking. I was going to say you probably got just over 100 hours, but still, that's a lot of time.
Yeah. But that's like when I have a little bit of time to play a game, I play a game, and that's it. I don't have a lot. Oh yeah, I remember what I was going to say before I was telling this computer story. So I was on call over the weekend, right? So that meant that I was home all day Saturday and all day Monday. Sunday was slow, so I got out and did some stuff Sunday. Being home all day Saturday and all day Monday is the longest I have been home in 3 months. Like those 2 ones.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully at least put the time to good use, right? Get like a decent stretch of it to rest and relax, and by that I mean do all the projects around the house you've been leaving off.
Oh god, don't even get me started on that. All the shit really needs to be
That
done
is just the
outside.
endless treadmill for me.
I can't. There's literally not with it being just me. There's not enough time. Like, I mean, unless I devoted everything to like really making like the yard look like it should and all that. And I don't care. Like, it's not my thing.
Yeah.
So two luxuries I'm going to have to indulge in is somebody like once or twice a year just to do my landscaping for me, and somebody to come clean once a month. I'm gonna.
I mean, honestly, at that point, it's more of a I value my time more than the effort it would take to put into it. Right?
Well,
like,
I do, because the effort it would take to put into it, I could do one of those two things to properly clean the house or to properly do the yard, and then I would be able to do literally nothing else. Not the way I work and everything else going on.
No, and I totally support that kind of that line of logic on that one.
Mm-hmm.
It just makes good sense. You pay for things one way or the other, and honestly, the time investment is more of the costly one some of the times.
Yeah, the opportunity cost is the only here. Yeah, as I get older, the opportunity cost is the only thing I ever really worry about.
All right, I just pushed the button.
Ooh, we've got a button.
Do
we have a general announcement? There we are.
Yep, I put it in there.
Oh.
Damn it, Buttface! I keep meaning to tell you something next time I catch you in chat, and I don't, and it is completely going out of my head.
I'm glad to hear it that I'm not the only one who completely just loses it.
And the worst part is when I saw you in chat, I knew it. I was like, shit! It just is literally, what was I? I've had so much shit going on. I hadn't even. Oh, but anyway, the computer thing. So yeah, my computer just quit working. Like the fans were still spinning, but the GPU quit, and so I rebooted it. It came up. You know, I start getting everything. I start getting everything back up. And then the screen just goes weirdly green and pixelated. Shuts both screens down. The mouse won't work. The keyboard power's off, but the fans are still spinning. So I reboot it again. And I sit there and I check the heat, it's not overheating. You know, I check the MSI afterburner, it's not overheating. And I just sit there and wait for about like 15 minutes, nothing happens. So I go to play and I play some Elden Ring. But I won't even begin to know how to troubleshoot what it did. Like what was, it's working now. So I'm like, well, fuck, if this is not going to power on, I don't even know where to start, you know?
Oh, Bob.
Uh-huh.
Lord Enigma's in the chat and he's got the answer for you.
Oh, sorry, I need to get that one. Yeah, I'm still on my stream.
Well, I'll spoil it for you. He's figured out. Already did the troubleshooting on your end.
Is it that I'm a dumbass?
No, you know what was it with the computer?
What?
It was Gremlins.
Oh yeah, I mean, well, honestly, it wouldn't surprise me.
The Gremlins did it.
They done
just like
did.
the Gremlins keep making Streamlabs crash.
That's it too. It's the gremlin on the wing of the plane.
Yep.
Why should I believe?
That's not the one I got. I actually met William Shatner and got to get his autograph. I got the other Twilight Zone episode, the one where they're in the town with the little demon head that predicts the future.
Yeah.
I got that headshot signed.
Man, I gotta do like a full Twilight Zone rewatch.
I want to really badly. So I've got
so ago.
I have the book that Rod Serling's son wrote, you know, about Rod Serling, and in it there's a it was actually kind of cool. Like I bought it at Disney, and I guess the guy Rod Serling's son had come there to autograph it at one point, and the lady that was doing this when I bought it, she's like, "Hey, I think I've got one that's autographed," and she went and got me an autograph copy. Yeah, so I want to watch it because part of the book is a detailed episode by episode guide of the whole series, and it talks about there's something about each episode in it, like a description and commentary on it, and I want to watch it and go and read the commentary, you know. There's hardly, like, almost every part of that. Like, there's whole episodes I just don't even remember, and so much of that's just genius.
Well, I mean, a lot of it is pretty episodic schlock stuff. Like, they're just throwing ideas at the walls, but more of it sticks than you'd think.
For your consideration, today we find ourselves on the internet. 3 people playing a video game simultaneously. But will one of them actually win? Tonight you enter the scary door.
Well, I can tell you one thing. I have never played Gremlins 2.
I
not
believe
gonna
I
rented it
played
as a
it
kid.
once when I was a kid.
Yeah, we rented it as a kid and liked to beat it if I remember. Don't mean I could do it now.
Yeah, this is like 30 years of not playing this
Easily,
game.
yeah, easily.
Look, for all I know, this could be a top-down isometric strategy RPG.
Or
It
as
is
we
not.
or as we measure it, Dan, one butt face lifetime.
Well, you know,
This game
put it that
predates
way.
Buttface. This is 1990.
Yeah, oh yeah.
1990. I was in, depending on what time of year. If it was spring, I was in kindergarten. If it was fall, it was first grade.
I was first grade in 1990.
Depends on what time of year it was.
Actually, that
wasn't
applies too.
in
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Because I started kindergarten in '89, and it was 90, and then spring of '90 was kindergarten. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, you're right.
Hey everybody, welcome to Wednesday Night Let's Spooky Time. I'm your ghost with the most, the man who loves to chug his polar seltzer. And gentlemen, we have a surprise tonight because I have a new, never before tasted flavor of Worcester's own polar seltzer. So my prediction was correct that there would be the fall/winter flavors this weekend. However, because of certain machinations I had this weekend, I didn't go to the market basket I usually go to. And thus, the one I went to did not have all the new flavors in 2 liters. They only had, except for one flavor, all the new flavors were in cans. So I decided to just get... They had the 2 repeats. We know the repeats. They're the black cherry vanilla and the strawberry champagne from last year are coming back. But this year's new flavors, I have one of them. We'll presumably get the other ones this weekend. We've got frosted boysenberry.
Okay, well, I need to ask, what makes it frosted?
That's a good question.
My question is, what exactly is a boysenberry?
It's boysenberry. It's boysenberry.
I guess so. I've heard the term. I've never
heard
seen
of
one.
boysenberry jam.
Yeah, I have
don't
too,
think
but
I've
they
ever
don't.
really
It doesn't
had it.
exist here. It doesn't.
I mean, it's a very smooth, inoffensive berry taste in the vein of grapish blackberry. It doesn't really strike me as anything that's blowing my mind. I'd probably give it a B-, in the kind of bordering on a C. It's, it's nothing special. I don't think it's going to be the winner of this year's winter flavors.
So you're giving it a C for berry.
No, I was giving it a B- for berry.
Ah, okay, all right.
It's very much C+, B-. But joining me tonight in this Triforce of Gremlins, in the upper right-hand corner, he's the man that Molly Hatches says shouldn't play this game too long. He's the whiskey man, Mr. Bob the Elder.
Thank you, Dan. I am indeed your favorite whiskey drinking southern friend, Bob the Elder, the one with the charming accent. I got Chunks the dog here. But I got my unsweet tea. It's a palate cleanser. And tonight I'm finishing off the last of a really good bottle. This is Isaac Bowman Pioneer Spirits Straight Bourbon Whiskey finished in port barrels from the A. Smith Bowman Distillery in Fredericksburg, Spotsylvania County, Fredericksburg, Virginia. It's named after Captain Isaac Bowman, who was a distiller and a Revolutionary War hero. I'm gonna kind of put it up, and you see it. There's actually, like, in the back of it, there's a picture of Isaac Bowman that's on the back of the label. You can only see once the liquid's gone. But this one's, yep. But this is 92 proof. It's really good. Like, it's enough that it's not the easiest thing to find, but I keep a bottle of it. Just the grown-up version is the other Bowman brother, John J. Bowman. That one's a single barrel, 100 proof single barrel. But anyway, there's the glass. Very, very sweet on the nose. Some berry in it, oddly enough, since we're talking about berry. There's definitely that. Yeah, Slancha.
Oh, okay,
that's
you're
so
done.
good. Yeah, that's so good.
Oh, wasn't sure.
No, now Slancha. Yeah, I was trying it, and that's very good. Very sweet. The port finish makes it very, very sweet. So, anyway, back to you, Dan. Slancha.
And then last but not least, at the pointy end of the Triforce, he's
They're
our
all pointy.
he's our second favorite Canadian.
Wow, you upgraded them.
Finally back from I'm not sure if I've forgiven him, but I'm at least able to move on and say it's nata buttface.
The curse has been lifted. I'm free.
Splat.
Also, who you calling pointy? It's me, not a blackface.
Triforce.
I'm here
That's what's
tonight.
pointy.
Tonight I also have a berry drink that I have already tried. It was new at the corner store. They had a June berry energy drink there, which is Sponsor Me brand. If you'd like to get the actual shout out of the energy drink, sponsor me. And it tastes. So I had to look up what a June berry was, and apparently it is what I know referred to as a Saskatoon berry.
Okay.
And Saskatoon berries taste like blue raspberries.
Ah,
They're
sounds,
Are
delicious.
they eaten
that
by
sounds
June
really
bugs?
freaking good. That would probably that would mess up my
So-
berry hierarchy.
When we were living out in Manitoba and we were picking Saskatoon berries, the problem is that they can really easily. They've got a just a hard enough pit, kind of like they're a little bit bigger than a pomegranate seed, but you can actually like chew the seed in it. So
Mhm.
what you do is you can them in quart jars, and they just turn to a syrupy mush.
Mhm.
You sprinkle, you just pour some of that over top of a bowl of ice cream in the summer, and
Ooh,
it
that
is
sounds
the best
good.
you've ever eaten.
That
It's-
sounds
that's goodies.
God, I'm jealous. That sounds insanely good. I'm gonna have to put trying that up on my list of with poutine.
I guess you might have them down there in the States. They're called June berries, but
I've never heard of
I
it.
looked it
Yeah, I mean we might, but I've never heard of it.
it might be because they're berries that go ripe in June. I have no idea.
I mean,
just
well,
taking a
we
stab
have
in the dark.
things called June bugs that don't come out to July, so, and there's July flies that don't come out to August. May flies don't come out in May.
Anyway, let's play some Gremlins.
It's
Gremlins.
Grapple time.
Gramble,
I'm gonna go and
gramble.
Unpause the emulator because that menu song was.
Oh god, this
a
menu
little
song's
annoying.
bad. Yeah, like the game.
Oh,
I remember
I've
the
been
game
having
being a
to
lot of.
move.
I remember
I've gone insane.
Yeah, I remember the game being a lot of fun, but this menu song is lacks something to be desired.
You
So-
don't like that doubled up echo effect going on? It's great.
No,
I don't even know if that's like a song from the movie or not because I haven't seen it forever.
this is a
But
Sunsoft game.
I got a start button ready. I've got a timer ready, so I'm going to count us down with 3, 2, 1, go, and we'll be off.
All right.
Counting down in 3, 2, 1, go.
Surprise.
Oh, there's a cutscene. Oh, this is a
Oh
kick.
no, they've got Gizmo.
They've got Gizmo. Wait, somebody's freeing Gizmo.
No,
Oh,
someone
maybe?
is opening the door to. Oh,
Yeah.
thumbs up.
Ah, crap. What's
Thumbs
his?
up.
What is the? It's Zach. What? What's his last name? The actor.
This is top down. I would have never guessed. I was making a joke early on.
Oh, were
what
you?
the heck is this?
Oh, it's the Gremlins song.
Oh yeah.
Like, very kickin' rendition of the Gremlins song.
And you do have to jump, by the way.
What the
Yeah,
heck
yeah.
is this nonsense? Who decided this is what? Them's tomatoes,
Who decided that?
folks.
Ah.
It's the attack of the killer tomatoes.
Folks, what the heck? I'm throwing tomatoes that best I can tell.
Yeah.
Not that I'm able to freaking aim these. What is going on?
They're
What
not hard to
game
aim.
did you
They're
trick me
they're
to
not hard to
play?
aim.
I couldn't hit those bats to
Collecting
save my life.
orbs.
I'm not having too much trouble
Oh, your
with it.
hearts
Oh no,
count
I
for
fell in
2
the
hearts.
pit.
Your hearts count for 2 hearts. I got hit by a tomato. Oh,
Yeah, that is.
what are you doing here?
I hit the jump button. What the hell?
I did the same thing.
What
I think I hit the.
item would
I
you
think it
like?
counted
Yes
my
or
left
no?
input before it counted the jump button.
I bet that's what happened.
I have-
Tomatoes.
Damn, that bat. That pogo
I have
stick would
Mr.
have been
Miyagi
nice.
here asking me what item I would like, and what item would you like? Yes or no? What does that even mean?
I wish I could remember
Oh,
what all.
I can pick an item.
Yeah, I almost got a pogo stick a minute ago.
To get
Oh, I
the
picked
item
up
you
a
want,
bulb.
press A.
Oh, the bulb kills everything on the screen. That's cool.
Would you like it? Sure.
Oh, that's the end of the level. Okay.
I got a balloon. I
Well,
got a
the balloon,
for the shot.
the balloon
got a
keeps you
pogo
from
stick.
falling in a pit. The balloon keeps you from falling in a pit.
Ow.
Like if you fall in the pit, it saves you and temporarily lifts you.
Man, this is such a kickin' rendition of the Gremlins theme.
Now, what's going to be annoying is when you get to these spiders that shoot at you, and it's hard to avoid them.
I
I'm
beat the
because
level,
I'm
I
hearing
think.
a Castlevania in there. Oh well, I have fallen in a pit, so that balloon did not do.
Oh, and then they turn. Then because they're spiders and they're evil, they turn into little baby spiders.
Oh, heck, I
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
swear that we rented this back in the day.
I know. I mean, I know I rented it back in the day. I remember playing it pretty vividly.
That's not a pit. That is an elevator. Okay, I was on floor 18.
Ah, about dead.
Oh, I skipped a whole floor. I'm on floor 16 now.
So, believe it or not, in the year of our Lord 2023, we had new Gremlins media.
Really?
Wait, what?
Yes. On HBO Max.
Ah!
There's a new series called Gremlins Secrets of the Mogwai. It is a CG animated series. And as far as I can tell, it's not in continuity with the original, with the movies. I mean, theoretically, I suppose it could be, but... And it continues the trend in TV shows of main characters that I don't care for, but a supporting character who is actually really good and probably should be the main character.
Who put all these spiders here?
All right, I healed myself.
I was free. I forgot to mention I am free of the curse. But continue with your story for now.
What curse are you free from?
Well, not just being the I'm free of the curse of friggin' Blau. We're done. We finished.
Oh,
we
you're
wrapped.
done!
We're done.
Hooray!
We recorded for exactly 1 week longer than Al. So that is now the longest running thing I've done this year. But
Ah.
go on.
We're getting close
Ah.
to. We're about we're about 6 weeks away from the anniversary of deciding to do Weird Al.
Good grief, are you kidding me?
Yeah, like
a year ago when we started?
at the end of November.
Oop, I got a match.
I need to not get spidered.
Oop,
Ah!
cutscene.
What's this up here? I want that. It's on a desk, and I want it. What item would I
Oh,
like?
Gizmo got wet, and now he's spawning gremlins.
That's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
So what is
So-
this CGI? You said it was HBO is where I can catch it if need be?
Yes.
What's the idea?
The idea is that it's, I want to say it's like 1920s China. And in 1920s China, why can't I jump on that? There's this family, and it's, the cast is good. It's got national treasure James Hong as the grandfather. Ming-Na Wen is in it as the mom. I don't know who's playing the... Okay, that's a... trying to play and be coherent at the same time. Really difficult. Oh, I keep dying!
Don't do that.
Nope. Now I actually died.
So there is one trick to it. Like you really gotta you've gotta jump and then hit your direction button.
Yeah. Oh, I also got a match.
Ah. Oh Jesus.
Who
Wow, that's
put
unfair.
all these spiders here?
Oh wow. So I save state at the start of the level because this is passwords. So.
Uh-oh, evil gremlins.
Ah, yeah.
Man, the soundtrack for this game was pretty kicking.
It's
That
pretty
main menu
good.
music sucked. Oh no, Gizmo's in jail. Oh no.
I thought we broke him out of jail.
Well, at the end of that cutscene, he was in like. Oh, I have stronger attack now. Unless
You're no match for me, Gizmo.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
the match. Jesus.
Bomb.
The match gives you new a new attack.
Looks like we got some puzzles we gotta solve here. Can I jump over this electricity? Yes, I can.
Well,
There was my first gremlin.
uh-oh. OBS disconnected. Why did OBS disconnect?
Oh!
What is the?
Reconnection successful. Okay. Oh, I've got a match now. Well, I guess this is an upgraded attack?
DX.
It is, yeah. You get weapons periodically throughout the game.
Is there a switch weapons? No.
I don't think so, but you don't really want to go back to the tomato.
I was just wondering if there was
I mean,
a
you might
reason to
because
do,
you're
like, a
you,
tomato. Well, tomato might have had like more distance or something.
but
Blech. Oh, those are mines! Heck.
Oh!
Well, to save Dan from the recap of the TV show, well, how am I supposed to go by here? Hold on. I will save Dan in a moment. Who knocked me
Anyway,
in the
the
hole
point
with
of
the rat?
the point of the TV show is that it's 1920 set in 1920s China, and Gizmo is discovered by.
Gizmo isn't the one and only good Mogwai. Like,
That is correct. He's not the one and only good Mogwai because. Oh, now I have a triple shot. That's neat.
why do I have a pogo stick? Who
I don't
gave
know how
me
you
that?
got
What
the.
was
That's
the point of
nice. I don't
that?
know how you got that. I just got the single.
So Gizmo comes from a secret hidden valley where there's lots of Mogwais, and
Mhm.
apparently it's always dark or whatever. But he gets separated, and he's discovered. Oh, that's a hole. Okay, don't go in the hole.
Ooh, helicopter gremlin.
And so they apparently the gimmick that this guy is after Mogwais because apparently if you eat a Mogwai, you are granted immortality.
Okay.
And so that's where, the kid gets interwoven with the bad guy. Oh, okay. I can jump on things with the pogo stick. That fucking rules.
Yeah, that's why you want the pogo stick.
I thought it was just jumping over things, but no, you can jump on things.
I couldn't like manage to jump with the pogo stick, and then I promptly lost it.
I don't know how to hit. I don't know how to hit that thing.
And so the kid gets separated from his family, and he meets up with another slightly older kid who is entangled with the person who's trying to steal Gizmo. And that person, the secondary character that he meets up with, is the much more interesting character of the show. So, yeah, I mean, it's not a bad show. I mean, once what's her name shows up, it gets much more interesting. And visually, it looks great. Oh, you can jump diagonal. Okay.
You said it was a 3D animated.
Yes, it is CG animated.
But 3D CG, not
Yes.
2D.
3D CG.
Yeah,
Okay,
heck.
that thing is tracking me.
I think I somehow made it out of jail? Question mark. I'm on stage 2-2. Life is better than what it was a minute ago.
Jumping
Looks like
gremlin
it's
got me.
unlimited. Continues.
Yeah, 'cause I'm down a lot right here.
Okay, I lost my triple shot.
Who put a thing on a helicopter? No, I have another drink-related story. Hey. I can't talk.
Oh, you can shoot diagonal as well. Okay.
Ooh, would you look at that? The heck?
How do I attack this guy without getting hit?
I don't know. I just fell in the hole and used the balloon.
Not a bad
Unfortunately,
idea.
I don't have a balloon.
You get a balloon from falling in the hole. And now I can just attack him from the other side.
Whoa! Oh. Oh.
Heck.
Oh, heck.
Heck!
Another bad gremlin. It's a jumpy one.
Yeah, these are... God, this is rough.
Nope, I jumped in a hole.
Where these stupid flyers are where I can't hit them.
Do you remember when Nintendo games got hard after the third or fourth level? What is this guy's whole deal?
Best it, Dad. Ugh, it's gonna be hard. Yeah, shooty guy, I don't know what to do with him, sort of.
I'm just stuck in platform and spike cycle hell, and it's not great.
No, I fell in the hole again.
Yeah, I can't. I don't know what you're supposed to do to get past that guy. Like,
dead. All right. Aha, my cheaties work.
A skateboard gremlin.
yep.
Gremlins don't know how to skateboard. That seems ridiculous. Okay. Diagonalman is just... Oh, you know what? You stay pointed diagonal if you stand still. And I'm
Yeah, you
wondering if
do.
You can
Wow.
jump over his fire. His fire is longer than mine. Oop! Or he just bumps me into a hole.
Fell in the...
I totally meant to do that. Man, come on. Ugh.
Oof. That's the furthest. Oh, and then there's a. Fuck you, jumpy guy. I may have to save state to get through this. There's just too much shit hurts you.
Let's pretend that didn't happen. Yeah, Jumpy Man is something. Something
Well,
else.
one thing I did like about that show though is that there's actually like a lot of like, apparently the god in the show of the Mogwai likes to get drunk.
That's funny.
It is very funny.
I mean,
She loves
that's
her
kind of
wine.
the pastime of a lot of gods.
Mogwai
Come
God
on.
is a wine mom.
Pretty much, yeah. You're not wrong.
Okay, you can clear a lot more space than I was thinking you would be able to.
Oh, how about not jumping on spikes?
Okay, so I've got to try to kill Skateboard Gremlin and those other two guys. There's no getting past that without it. Ugh.
Oh no, I found the
There is a
hole.
little bit of puzzleness to this with it. It's like, can I get past these enemies? Do I have to kill these enemies?
The problem with not killing enemies is you don't have enough crystal balls to buy very helpful power-ups.
Well, I can't find. I mean, I haven't seen a power-up thing in this stage.
You go into the doors.
I know, but I haven't seen one. So
Not
far,
too
level
too.
2, World 2's been completely straightforward, and there hadn't been a.
I think I found one on every stage so far.
I haven't found one in World 2.
Oh, I keep walking into spikes. I hear they hurt your feet if you walk on spikes.
Okay, so that's how you do that. Come on, guy.
Man, aiming diagonally is very hard.
It is.
One game on an NES where actually turning on an analog stick might be useful.
I don't know. I'm still enjoying having discrete control. It's making my. I can totally jump over that pipe. You're joshing me on that.
Okay,
one.
so
Come
this
on.
is my best shot at it. Woo! I was expecting him that
I
time.
would prefer you didn't.
I think if you hit something with the matchstick, it actually hurts more than a projectile.
It must, because
I
I've
don't want
one
to get
shot.
that close to anything.
I've
ever.
one shot some stuff and don't really know how it did it. Come on, guy.
Maybe it's just like hitting multiple things and spawning it all at once.
It
there,
might
so
be that you're getting credit for the matchstick head and the...
Kind of like how the Zelda sword works.
Yeah.
Ah, it's a boss!
You got further than I did. There's a door.
But are you being charged for its repair?
So what does the heart gives me an extra heart? What does the P thing do?
That's how I got
I think that's how you get your
multi-directional
triple
firing.
shot.
Heck!
I should have took the full heal.
Yeah, oh yeah, the full heal is definitely where it was at, but unfortunately I didn't have the money for it.
I did.
What do you need with 150 crystal balls anyways? Like, it's too much. How far into the future are you seeing with that? You're just setting up more like a Batman multi-cam
Fuck.
perspective with them. What do you think? I don't like that there's no boss health bar.
That's a
annoying.
Sunsoft game. What do you expect?
Better.
We don't know a lot about Sunsoft then.
It's not that I'm upset, it's just that I'm disappointed, you know? That old chestnut. Come on. Well, I somehow managed to do that boss on one heart, and you know what it got me? A house in Saskatchewan in about a year and a half. Let's see if any of you get that far to get that joke.
I think that's a little Canadian for me.
You might have got it.
So,
Who put that there? Why is this what's happening?
So yesterday we went to the movies.
Ooh, what'd you see?
The Creator.
I've heard it's good.
I almost went to go see that yesterday.
It's
How
not
was it?
bad. It's very much a Gareth Edwards movie
Mhm.
with the kinds of flaws that you would expect a Gareth Edwards movie to have. But overall, we liked it.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say I'm not familiar with Gareth Edwards enough to know what that means.
Like his big thing was his big premiere was his movie Monsters, which is this like very cheaply made yet not bad looking movie.
That does nothing for me.
I know.
Yeah, I was
right?
gonna say, it's not ringing
I
a
mean,
bell
did
for
you see
me
Rogue
either.
One?
Is that
did
okay?
see
Is that
Rogue
why I
One.
know Gareth Edwards? I mean, I know the
Yes.
name Gareth Edwards, but I can't tell you
That's
exactly.
where you know Gareth Edwards from is Rogue One.
Okay.
I
that
liked
was doing
Rogue
really
One
good
enough.
till
it
then.
was just rushed. Like you could tell that there was missing
Well,
nonsense there.
Bull.
This movie is definitely, you can see where if they had done his whole Rogue One, you can see where the problems where that was in this movie. But overall, I mean, I enjoyed it a lot. I think there's one very, well, I don't want to spoil it, but I mean, the visuals are all extremely convincing. It was actually shocking how convincing they were for the most part.
Oh, you would, wouldn't you? You absolute.
How the fuck?
I don't think I can clear that. I actually can clear that. Well, that's gross and disgusting. That's on me.
And like Allison Janney is the main bad guy in it, and it's just weird hearing Ida being a.
So I know almost nothing about the creator other than it looks like it's a sci-fi film about
It is very
like
much a
AI
sci-fi
and
film.
robots. Which,
Yes.
Knowing my proclivities, I'm all for.
Well, the biggest selling point it's got to it for most people is that it's a sci-fi film that is an original IP. It's not part of a series. It's not part of anything.
Yeah, and I mean that is wholly my desire to go see it is because it looks like it's. I want to support an original sci-fi film that isn't coming from Alex Garland,
Exactly.
which is rare.
I will
Not
say
that I have anything against Alex Garland, but that's the last person I
jumped in a
expect to
hole.
get that kind of credit. Don't jump into holes, Dan. It's not that kind of game right now.
So,
I just jumped into a hole.
narratively, there's definitely some leaps in the movie. I mean, it's script-wise, it's not perfect, but the overall package is thoughtful. I definitely would give it a B+. And seeing it on the big screen is definitely worth it. I mean, I don't remember much from the trailers aside from the what's his face and the little girl. But like there's this scene in the movie where you see these giant US Army tanks and you swear to God that the guy must have played Metal Gear Solid 3 because they're the Shagohod. That's what they are.
Oh, okay.
And
Guys,
it's one of the most stunning scenes in the film when these tanks just come barreling onto the scene.
so that's some really good conveyor belting right now. I'm just impressed by the NES's capability for these conveyor belts. This is a good video game conveyor belt. Ah, but it's not moving the power up. Okay, never mind. Oh heck! Oh, what the? Okay, hold up. So ostensibly, this game takes place in an office building, right? Like
Yeah.
that's
That's its
Can you
gist, yeah.
explain to me why we have the conveyor belt lava floors in the office building?
Don't ask me.
Or is this video game?
This video
Ah!
game.
Ah!
Man, 2-2 is freaking killing me.
Yeah, I resorted to save stating just because I got all the way to the end of it and died. I got to the and when you die to the boss, you don't respawn at the boss fight.
Oh no, I only have a single paperclip. Well, that's unfortunate. Hey, that gremlin absolutely walked on lava. You can't do that.
He's a gremlin. He's evil gremlin. See, like, Gizmo is, like, cute and furry. He has, like, those soft toes. But the mean gremlins are all mean and scaly.
Oh, son of a bitch.
The fuck? I keep dying in stupid ways.
But my
You
problem is
both,
that
you're
it keeps
cranky.
throwing it keeps throwing another fucking enemy at me like out of nowhere.
Oh! Fuck off with this.
Ah.
I'm shocked that that worked as well as it did.
There seems to be no logic as to how when those fire-spitting gremlins decide to like stop and shake their heads.
Yeah.
So you can get
I
a-
never
Is
saw
that
them
what you're
stop and
supposed to
shake their
do?
heads.
I've never seen it do that. Is that how you're supposed to get through it?
Yeah, they like pause and they stop and they shake their heads, and that's your opening to attack them. But like, there doesn't seem to be any logic to like the
haven't-
number of fireballs they.
I was
throw
wondering how
or
you're supposed to
what
get that.
triggers it.
I never saw them stop.
I didn't either. Oh, killed it.
Okay.
Okay. Thank God.
I swear I'm gonna get through this story. I got a soda from the store this week. They had a
Okay.
new brand of soda. There was lemonades, there was root beers, and there was also seltzer water. It was black cherry and blackberry. There were two different ones, and I got what I thought was a lemon seltzer water and a blackberry seltzer water. It was not. It was a lemonade. The thing is, on the packaging for this, and it is a very like hipster, like old style brand, is not only above the nutritional facts, like they're listing like, you know, what the like grams of sugar in the thing is and all that nonsense. They included Elements for Life, a parts per million analysis of what is in here. And I'm gonna tell you, putting like 9.7 parts per billion zinc listing on a like having parts per million and parts per billion of things. Yeah, I had 12.8 parts per billion copper in my drink, and I can't say that instilled a lot of confidence.
I mean, you're gonna get trace minerals in anything you from. a
Yeah, but normally you don't imbibe things that list their parts per billion.
No.
There's something unsettling about that. It was not like it was a health drink or anything either. It was just, they were like, well, we do have this information breakdown, so we might as well put it on the packaging. That is one way to stand out. I'm like, I don't know if that's necessarily what you want to do advertise. Good on you for standing out. I had bought it and then looked at it and went, oh, odd. What is that thing on the desk? Why is it flapping like that? Ah! Burn my tuchus. Ah! Burn my tuchus again. Ah! Burn my tuchus again.
Oh, I fell in the hole.
God, this is getting rough. I remember
Oh,
getting to
door,
the.
door,
I
door.
remember getting to the part
Whoa!
with the fire, but that's as far as I remember
Whoa!
getting.
All right, hey, guess who comes out swinging fast?
Oh,
Ow,
extra
ow, ow,
hard.
Ow, 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 ow. 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 Heck.
Oh, heck.
Well, once I actually saw the pattern on that boss pretty quickly, but yikes. That was no fun. Well, he will not be seen until the return of Cyber Chase.
Oh, you can't jump over those?
I don't know why I always walk backwards from the start of the screen. I guess I just want to double check to make sure. Did I get a sword? No, that's an arrow.
Arrowed.
Fun fact, the triple shot changes depending on like what the weapons are. Like my match triple shot was different from the next weapon's triple shot that I had. It had a different spread to it, so I'm wondering what this bow's triple shot will be if I ever get a chance to see it. Though not upgrading your heart kind of seems like a waste of time.
What the fuck was that?
Oh, there's a hole. I want to.
What the fuck?
Stage 2-3.
I can't
Oh,
get past stage 3. Oh, I can't get past stage 3-1. Jesus.
I'm on 2-3. I'm not. I'm fighting.
That's the boss,
this-
yeah.
The boss.
the boss. Ah, heck.
Tony Danza.
Heck. Ah! Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Just run, just run. No, I need to kill you guys. I need your magic orbs. That's actually important for me. There's a reason to get. Hey! This is an NES game that doesn't have respawning monsters. I backtracked to a screen to see if I could grind it, and the monsters that I had killed stayed dead.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's like really nice. Quality of life I was not
grind.
expecting. Hmm?
It's really nice, except when you want to grind.
I'll take it. Ah.
I don't know, I'm not doing too bad against this boss so far. He's just jumping around.
I had to go in a square, like a square pattern to...
Oh, you can't ever get any more than 4 hearts. I was wondering if it would let you stack.
Oh, did
stack
I
your
kill
hearts
him?
power.
Yes. I got Clippy. Stage
So that was
3-1.
the house in Saskatchewan joke. You guys familiar with the story of the man who traded a paperclip for a house? It's like I think early days of like internet trading and bartering and stuff, where he got a paperclip and he was like, well, let's see if I can trade this up, and eventually like the news broke on it, and so like he would work his way up from like a paperclip to a stapler to like a wheelbarrow to I can't remember the whole chain of trades that he'd made. Ah, heck. And he did eventually end up like bartering for a house in Saskatchewan somewhere. Based off, but I mean also
based off pure
I take
barter.
this-
He ended up with a house in Saskatchewan off pure barter.
Yeah, but I also take this story with like a grain of salt, because like for the later trades, people know that they are making bad trades to just be part of the chain, right?
Right.
Like, oh, it's the paperclip guy. Yeah, I want to get in on this action, sort of thing. Sure, you can have my... I can't remember the actual car from the Craigslist song. Dan, help me out.
Oh, hang on, I'm buying something right now.
We're both a little distracted.
I got a 67 Chevy Malibu.
There you go.
Got
But
automatic drive, custom paint job too. I'll trade it for an old wheelbarrow. Oh, that sucked.
yeah, that's what this guy was doing.
Oh, I do not like those, whatever they were. Ah. Dead.
You hate to see it. What the
I hate to see it.
Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna go out there on a limb and say conveyor belt's bad. I can't get that orb. I'm sorry. You can't get the orb. Stop it with the jumping. Jumpymans.
Okay, once I get past this one again, I'm save stating. I'm sorry. Like this is just having to redo this over and over again is like Dark Souls, but worse.
I didn't know such a thing was possible. Ow! Who put that there? You didn't have to be like that, game. Oh. Getting my block knocked off every time. I came this way last time. And then it got real stupid, real fast. Yeah, it's these stupid Tasmanian devil ones. I don't know what to do with.
this like a TV camera? What is
Yeah,
this?
it is.
Doesn't seem to do anything. You throwing pineapples?
Yeah.
As you do.
Oh,
one
okay.
does.
Got through the level. Man, I was right at the end of the fucking level too. Jesus. All right. Save state. All right. 3-2.
Oh, that was a spike.
Ow. No, it's just. Oh, stop it with that. What am I supposed to do with this friggin' enemy? Ah! A regular old jerk. One of them jerkuses.
Now we're
Knowing
in.
that enemies can shoot through walls and you can't.
Yeah, that's a little. Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Ah! Thank you, video game, for letting me do this. Oh, I'm cheating hard on this. Because that's bullshit. That guy melted my entire health bar with like nothing I could do to stop him. Just ate me for lunch.
Oh my god! How many hits? You just spawn all. Just take all the hits, like all the hits.
This is the worst enemy. I don't particularly know how I'm gonna get by this either.
Ah, I don't have enough.
Oh, even the center pole. Oh, gar.
Ah.
Ow! Yeah, we got to the rough NES bullshit. Actually, this game, like, all things considered, not terrible. Like, I'm sure that there
These
are
unlimited continues.
No, there's some definite like annoying shit with this,
Oh,
but this really
that's
is
a
not a bad game. It's just
It's Nintendo hard.
it's Nintendo hard. It's I mean to really play it properly and not kind of cheat, you'd want to be playing it a little at a
It's a game
time and
that-
getting used to it. Yeah.
Yep, you gotta get good, as they say.
Yeah.
Who put that there? Am I still able? Are people able to hear me?
Yes,
Okay, I just heard a boodadunk on my end, so I wanted to
or
make
maybe it
sure.
was Bob.
No, it was me.
Oh fuck! I keep dying. This game wouldn't be so bad if it, like, when you bought your extra hearts, if that was like a permanent level up.
I know.
Then you just always buy hearts, and there wouldn't be any reason to buy any other power up.
Oh no, I mean you just limit it. Let you level up to like 5 hearts, and then you can.
Dead.
So you buy 2 hearts, and then that's it. Oh fuck! Yeah, I'm still getting tripped up by needing to press jump before.
Yeah, it's not. It's.
Oh man. Oh, I found the bullshit.
All right,
There
let's
is
see-
a bat gremlin, right? Like, there's one that just is straight up a bat.
Yes.
Yeah, there's
Ah!
This one has just about everything.
Fun fact, level 4 gets real.
What's level 4?
Or world 4.
Oh,
That you're not
Conveyor belts, lava,
catching
and
you're not catching my
The
joke
fuck?
there. Oh, electric
Triple fuck.
gremlin.
was that a Wizards reference? Like the Wizard reference? I can't remember.
What?
what?
What's level 4?
No, I was making a bad joke about
Because
not.
he's not in level 4.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. No,
and I'm about to have to save state.
That's what you get
Well,
in level
what the hell
4.
was this whole section for?
Because I'm not doing this whole level over again.
Well, I mean, I guess I'll find out what this is. Yeah, sure.
Oh no, I fell in the hole.
How the hell did
That's
you fight?
definitely-
How the hell did you fight Electric Gremlin? And like, I can't even figure out a pattern.
Well, his shots always bounce in 4 directions diagonally, so just stand always in cardinal directions on him. He shoots a shot directly in front of him, and then those shots bounce diagonally. So I just stood in a cardinal direction, and they never hit me. Well, I'm dying over and over again.
I ain't taking a lot of hits. Ah, about dead again. Yep. Yeah, that's not working as well as you'd like it to work.
I don't understand how. Good.
Oh heck! I do have a stream of it working pretty. Where are you putting me? All the way back here, video game. Sure, that's fair.
That's why I broke down and save stated. After like 2 or 3 of those, I'm like, no.
No, I used my balloon to try and skip a large portion of this nonsense, and it just said, "No, you don't get to. You fall in a hole anyways." I went, "Oh, video game, why you gotta be like that?"
If I could get there with more than like a couple hearts, that'd help. But the problem is he's much faster than me, and as soon as I'm cardinal direction from him, and he's just hitting the crap out of me.
I don't know what to tell you.
I think you just got really lucky.
I mean, it's been known to happen.
But that's not
Let's
meant as
face it,
derogatory.
consequence
I
every
think
blue moon.
I think that's just the. I wish they didn't tank so many hits.
Yeah, that's rough. There's no excuse for that. Well,
Oh,
let's see if I can cheese this a 3rd time.
nope.
And it doesn't let you grind money through. Okay, I can do that.
Oh, I also saw. I don't remember if I mentioned I was going to see it, but I don't think I gave my commentary on A Haunting in Venice.
Ooh, I
You
also
did. We
kind
talked
of
about
have a
it.
soft spot. I didn't hear this. I have a soft spot for those Kenneth Branagh Poirot movies. They're goofy.
Yeah, I do like me some Kenneth Branagh movie, and this one is actually the best of the 3.
You're shitting me. Really?
I mean, Murder on the Orient Express was good, but this one, it's definitely shit. It's definitely better than Death on the Nile.
It's definitely shit.
No, I died.
I
I think.
Fuck you.
Fuck! I keep. This game.
Because I was reticent against it initially. I don't like supernatural detective stories to begin with because it feels like an excuse for them, like, to just pull any old bullshit on you for the ending of, like, maybe it was
Well,
actually ghosts.
I mean, I'm not going to spoil it, but
No, and I'm not familiar with the original story either.
But I will say that I'm in conveyor belt land now. I will say that I think what works in its favor is that it's in a very small setting. Like, it's within the confines of this house, and within that context, it keeps things, I think. Also, you're dealing with an older Poirot, Poirot who's been around a few times and maybe is a little tired of all the bullshit that he attracts.
He was already kind of like that in the first two movies, though.
He
Like,
was, but this
Got
is
him.
this is like more so. Oh, why is he jumping up there? Ah, Gremlins. Oh,
man, I've made that jump before, and it's not hard, and then here I go fucking it up constantly.
I will say the only thing that I found weird about the movie is Tina Fey as as Agatha Christie's OC. I mean,
Like author
she's
stand-in,
actually
though.
she's really good in the movie. Don't get me wrong, but it is very distracting.
Did you ever see, and the name of it escapes me, that Sam Rockwell detective movie from a while back? I
That's
want
what
to say
I'm
Ana
trying
de
to think
Armas
of
was
what
also
it's
in it.
called, because that's
Yeah,
because when you said the Agatha Christie,
Yeah.
that's what was popping in my head, and I can't remember what it's called.
I'm all that's coming up to mind is Fool's Paradise, but no, that's the Charlie Day, Charlie Chaplin movie.
Which isn't very good from what I've heard.
No, it's not. I did not enjoy it. It missed the mark in all the ways that mattered.
That
But the
Sam Rockwell movie though
detective
is
movie
really
was great.
Sam Rockwell movie though is really good.
Yeah. I mean, Sam Rockwell's always good. Like,
Yeah.
I will
I'm
never
not disagreeing. I'm
complain.
not disagreeing with you there. Can confirm, but
But no, that was like a surprise, like fantastic murder mystery. I jumped into a whole.
Yeah,
3
well,
times there. I'm not taking that.
yeah, the whole like connection to Agatha Christie is a nice little touch to it.
Yeah, but I don't want to spoil that because that was kind of a.
I don't
a
really
late addition.
I don't really remember a lot about it, to be honest with you.
Like I want Enigma. Look at my screen. Look at the bullshit that is on my screen. I am sorry. I'm sorry, but this is beyond the pale for me. Fuck am I supposed to do about this? And did it first try. I'm the best. I'm the most genius best.
Oh,
I'll go ahead and tell you this: if you can get the power, if you can get the multi-shot power up with this bow, you freaking want it.
Yeah, you sure do. What the actual fuck?
Wow. Oh. I guess. Damn it.
Conveyor belts.
But yeah, if Dan, you say that a haunting in Venice is the good stuff, I mean, I'm willing to give it a try.
Oh
I
yeah,
believe you.
absolutely.
Now,
Oh my god, am I
I did
choosing
not-
this fight?
I did not have a bad time with Murder on the Nile. No.
It's not a
Death on the
bad
Nile.
movie. It's just a C.
Well, the way I went into it was like, this is Kenneth Branagh like going off in full camp mode. They're campy movies. First and foremost.
A Haunting in Venice is less campy. Oh wow, I killed the boss. Like I killed that electric boss like first try.
Yeah, it's
No,
not.
I
I
got
did not have.
crossed.
I
did
had
not
all
have trouble
kinds.
with it.
I had good for y'all because I had all kinds of trouble with it.
Dude is looking on phone and there's a gremlin on screen.
Well, no, he caught the gremlin on the telephone wires.
Ah.
You remember, Dan? There were these things called landlines.
Well, it looked like he was on the screen. It's just the.
It's like a pager screen.
Well, all electricity is connected, you know. That's how that works.
It's the law of conservation of electricity.
Can we kill this thing diagonally?
I gotcha. Diagonally.
Well, there's nothing for it here.
No.
What the heck am I doing?
Fuck! I keep falling in a fucking. Bum bum.
got you there.
Oh, dead.
Oh man, I'm not gonna be.
It's annoying that the weapon upgrades don't seem to do more damage.
Well, they just allow you to hit from other angles, which I'm telling you would be useful here.
Like, it's nice that you get... I'm trying to see what the actual upgrade for... Well, what I mean is, like, the bow does the same amount of damage as the paperclip.
Oh, yeah. It changes what your multi-shots are, which I think is meaningful.
Yes,
like if you were able to keep it.
Yeah, it makes it makes a difference. I really don't want to continue this with just the bow shot.
Oh fuck!
Hell's bells.
Hell's bells.
Hell's horses.
Hell's horses.
Although if you get if you're closer to an enemy with the bow, you can rapid fire.
They're being fucking bat.
Well, that's not gonna. Where does this put me?
The multi-shot,
it
they
puts me there.
make the difference in the. If you notice for the stages, like for the paperclip one, you need the full length shot of the paperclip more than you. Like, and the bow has its advantages too. Damn.
It also wouldn't be bad if the enemies would drop like health.
Yeah, that's one thing it's really missing is that there's no health power-ups like that. The one per stage, and you got to choose between that and everything else. That's a piece of balance that's missing.
Frankie, this guy is on my ass this entire time, and we don't need that. Ah!
I'm save stating like hell here, but I don't care.
Oh yeah, I'm cheating like a motherfucker. But
People cheating. I'm playing legit.
Hey.
I want to see the. God dang it.
I'm enjoying like what this game is throwing at me.
I'm just wanting to see the game. I'm wanting to see the game. So.
How the hell do you cross this?
If the bosses didn't kick you back to the start of the level, and
That's
instead
another
it was just
one. Yeah, you just refought the boss over and over again. That would go a long freaking way.
Because the infinite continues are surprisingly nice. What the hell is that? I'm about to go burninate the countryside. Jesus!
Burninating all the
Hey,
gremlins.
Dan, guess what?
What?
Weapons do upgrade meaningfully. Holy shit. Holy shit, Gizmo.
Using this gizmometer.
Jesus Christ, I don't even want to know what multi-shot on that looks like. Oh, you bastards!
It's not where I would have.
Fucking hell. Oh, but that removes my... Oh. Buttface jumped into a hole 6 times and died. News at 11.
Oh, don't do that.
You know what? You're probably right. That would have helped a lot if I didn't do that. That was my problem, is that I instead of not doing that, I already did it. So I think I'm looking outside in the background there, and that's like the clouds rushing by, and then there is a tower poking up above the clouds, which is I swear we see the like the floor markings on. Oh, you're putting me back here is what you're doing. That's what you've decided to do today. I might not get like even 3 screens deep in this bloody tower. But yeah, I swear we were seeing the flooring markings as we were going down the tower, and we were above the clouds 5 floors ago or whatever. Heck, heck, heck! Heck! Oh, this is not great. Wow. Wow. Fun fact.
That's bullshit. Oh.
The game respawns you on the last solid ground that you touched. Do you know what does not count as solid ground?
Lava.
Conveyor belts and lava. Do you know how this game increases difficulty in later levels?
It puts more conveyors and lava.
The only spot that you can land are conveyors for like 5 screens.
Yeah. There's a lot of that.
Oh.
Oh, I'm getting my toesies burned, but you know what? I'll take that over the alternative.
Fuck! Yeah, the platforming in this is kind of bullshit.
It's not the worst. It's not great, though. Fuck you! You're not taking it. With how far back that puts me and the chance of nonsense happening, not taking it. Okay. In what universe did that make any sense?
The one where I'm a dirty, filthy cheater, and I don't care.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Game's gonna be cheap. I'm gonna be cheap back. That's how it works.
What really sucks is when it doesn't give you when there's no heart to buy.
Or there's no fucking input.
Because the only thing because the stupid little vial with the heart on it doesn't give you a full heal.
Well, it gives you a full heal. You start the game with 3 hearts.
No, it doesn't. I had half a heart and I've got 2. Right now I have 4 hearts and it only healed me to 2.5 hearts. I had half a heart left. It has never given me a full heal.
I could have sworn I've had that thing bring me up from 1 to 3, but maybe
nope.
What the actual fuck? It's not like these levels are even Oh, this fucker. Top Hat McGee. You not... Jerk.
Bitch. Yeah, these conveyor belts are just bullshit.
Okay, that's handy to have. Just to know.
Son of a bitch, this just gets ridiculous. I don't know how you'd ever learned this.
By having hundreds of hours as a kid?
I mean, I guess.
A lot of free time.
I mean, I guess it's counting on... Yeah, I guess it's counting on having infinite time as a kid, but...
Well, are you guys excited for the release date of the Mario Wonder and that new Sonic game that I don't care about next week?
Unfortunately, I won't play
Mario
either of
Wonder,
them.
I just don't think I'll ever be able to play it.
Oh, you guys don't have the Switches?
I know I have it. I just don't know if I'd ever have the time or the wherewithal.
I don't own a Switch.
Well, I can tell you that's a day one purchase as far as I'm concerned. I desperately need the new Marios in my life. Oh,
Stop
heck.
falling into pits, you dumb.
Yeah, we're taking this the dumb way.
Oh,
The dumb way worked. Oh, hey, guess what? That was a one stage only kind of game. Ooh. Okay, so you thwomp. What the actual heck am I?
fuck! I hate conveyor belts.
I know.
Well, I can tell you I'm not getting the Sonic until Blau or Pokedude hold my feet over the flames for that one. But can I damage you like? Ah, it's not working.
I also don't like the top hat gremlin very much.
No, Top Hat Gremlin's bullshit. Nope. There's no... Oh, I keep forgetting I can jump. Well, that didn't help.
Wow.
It would also be nice if they'd let you spend all your money in a shop. Because, like, I got, like, 200 gold, and I can't...
Yeah.
Right. That would help a lot if you could buy multiple items.
Okay. Actually, what I should do for Mario is buy it for myself, play it, and then give it to my nephew for Christmas.
See, now that's real sneaky, Dan. I don't know
He's
if I
not
can
gonna
condone.
know.
I don't know if I can condone that behavior.
He's not gonna know. He doesn't give a shit about shrink wrap. It's gonna be gift wrapped. This is assuming, of course, that my mom or my sister don't buy it for him for his...
Well, just tell them of
birthday.
your terrible plan. Just tell them, you know what? I'm gonna buy this game. I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna play it. I'm only gonna play it once. It's not really anything that I'm looking for. I'm gonna re-gift it. You know, let's consider this with the exorbitant
Is there
price.
an ethical problem with this?
No, there's not. But I want you to admit that that's not something you're going to tell
No,
their parents.
I'm not.
And the reason that you're not going to tell them is because you know it's kind of a weird thing to do.
Yeah, it's kind of scheme.
Yeah, so there may not be a moral or ethical reason not to, but there's a social contract, Dan, and you
Yes.
know that you're breaking it.
Yes. Yes.
Putting you on blast over this, even though I think this is a great idea and I want you to do it anyway.
I mean, look, video games are expensive.
Oh, the Switch is stupidly expensive. It's bullshit.
Look, it's not going to be any skin off of his back. It's also not
No.
like I've not given him games that I've previously played before.
Oh yeah, absolutely. No, that's a time-honored tradition, right? Like, oh, you're getting a new game from your relative. Oh, but it's one they've already played. Ah, but it's the one that you played over at their house. You're so thankful to have
Wow,
it
this
as a kid.
this
It's
is
great.
bullshit.
Oh, I'm so mad right now at these fucking conveyor belts.
I did not mean to put you on blast that hard. I'm so sorry.
The conveyor
But that's
belt's not the
funny.
worst of it. Wait till you see the boss.
That's but my face. It's funny. Yeah, Enigma is right. I am right to do it, but I should be judged anyway.
Okay. That was a bullshit boss with too much
Like, okay,
health.
let's say I don't use the... I mean, like, he's not even going to care about, like, the My Nintendo points. He doesn't have a
No.
My Nintendo points account.
Got him.
Ugh.
So having that upgrade goes a long freaking way. Just so we're saying. I'm gonna have to take a game over in the next level though. There's no way around it. I've only got half a heart. Oh, it healed
I
me.
cheated.
We are loading
I
that.
cheated super hard, and now I'm on credits.
Oh,
Like I was save stating like a motherfucker.
Oh, I am too. I'm like doing it every few feet. It's ridiculous.
Oh,
You're right. This is a hell of an upgraded weapon. And
Which
yet
one did you
somehow the
upgrade?
enemies are still hitting me.
Which one did you upgrade?
No, I don't have it upgraded. This is the flame bow.
Oh yeah. Hey, you're on the last level. Heads up.
Yeah. Actually, so other than the tomato, I think each weapon is building off the old one because like you had a paperclip, then you had a paperclip bow. Now you've got the fire paperclip bow using the match.
Notice that your bow does not go full screen anymore.
But neither did the match. See now.
Yeah, but the bow came after the match. They kept being like range increases.
I get that, but I think this is the combination of every item before, is what I'm trying to say.
Oh, I do get you now. I understand. Ich verstanden Sie, ja. You know what? That Gremlins 2, that would have been a heck of a blockbuster game back in the day. I could see the re-rental on it a couple of times to get through. And with passwords and that generous continue states, like, pff, you're kidding me.
Yeah, with infinite time, like we had as kids, I'd play the crap out of this and like really try to learn it.
The levels aren't even particularly long. It's just there's some real BS shit later on. What do I got here? Bullshit shit. That's what I just said. I said BS shit. I'm an idiot. Why do anyone listen to me?
I don't know. I ignore you most of the time.
It's probably a good idea. I just want to see what these maps look like.
Ah.
Oh, did you
Really?
win
It starts you back all the way here?
Yeah, I won.
Okay, I didn't. I just hit you on time.
Oh, no worries. I was cheating like a motherfucker there. So.
Son of a bitch. I see what you were complaining about, this damn conveyor belt right here, where like you have to go the whole length of it, and if you lose, it takes you all the way back to the beginning of the conveyor belt.
Yeah, that's some real bullshit. Yeah, so it's only... One, two...
Fuck.
Well, it's a 9-level game. I'm gonna see if I can't pull this up.
Wow. And then the
this
gremlin
dream
arm, and
here.
then the gremlin arm there at the end of it.
Oh yeah, see that's what I decided. I was doing it legit up to that point for that level. I was like, I can push through this. No, that gremlin arm that comes out of nowhere, not happening. Okay, add a window capture. Add
Fuck.
existing.
Oh, I finally beat that level because I cheated.
I'll just do. Yes, you. And then we'll just
Son of
crop
a
that a little
bitch.
bit. All right. Just for the edification, although you've probably got me cropped down.
You're
inside
cropped to a
my
4x3.
screen. Yeah. So I will shrink this even more. There.
Whoa,
That's not gonna pull up, but like the levels aren't particularly big even for like Fester's quest had worse level layout than this. Like it's not terrible. Stage 3 area 1's pretty linear. It just there's throwing a lot of fire at you.
See, like, look at the picture here. Like, you don't mind. You have a match, you have a bow, you have a paperclip. Like, it's all of that together. You've been building this weapon from the start of the game.
You mean that you were making some sort of
Gizmo?
No, I don't. I disavow that.
Yeah, that stage 4 area 1 and 2 are some
Bullshit.
horseshit.
Yeah, garbage.
All right.
I'm looking at that map. That's hitting me with like a Fester's Quest level nonsense.
I mean, this is Sunsoft, so.
But even this last level is not bad. You're just doing a spiral around it. This hallway here, gross. This
What the
area was
hell?
not terrible. I just ignored half of it.
How the hell are you supposed to do that?
This ending bit was where it was a little... But I mean, it's the final gauntlet of the game. I don't know how I feel. Alright. Oh, we can... No? Oh, you want the game capture. You don't want the window capture. You can be deleted. Can you be deleted? Deleted. There we are. Let's racing time. Oh! I don't need to hear my voice over that. No one needs to hear my voice over that.
All right, be a hill.
Yeah, Dan is like right where I was having fits and spurts on that level. Oh,
I gotta
so
know
fun.
what the upgrade. I gotta know what the upgrade is. I got to know.
I didn't get to see it, so I'm excited.
I don't think it really does anything. Does that look any different to you?
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, you're getting the spiral like in and out shot. That's probably like hits. Yeah, that hits. If you hit an enemy with that, it hits all 5 shots on it because it's spiraling.
All right. Well, let's save to the 3rd slot then. There was no heal. Oh, god dang it.
The unfortunate thing is that the music at the end, there is no music at the end of the game, and I'm just sitting here listening to the silence.
Oh god, fucking.
The music in the game, the music in the game's actually pretty good though.
Yeah, I mean there was credits music, but then it just sits on the Sunsoft screen and there's nothing. There's nothing to it.
I probably should have saved there, but I didn't.
Again, the levels are not particularly long. Like,
This one's pretty
Just
long.
extended by the fucking conveyor belt nonsense.
This one's pretty long.
So, on the stage that you're on, Dan, if you are able to get to the item shop, you're basically halfway done.
Yeah, I mean, I did get to the item shop and then died.
It's the item shop is only like 5 or 6 screens in.
Shit.
All right, back to the game, and Bob is on the last screen there of the game.
Once
I think.
Bob finishes, I'm DNFing.
Yeah, that's That's last screen is what you were on. That big fire pit. Just get past that and you're good. You're golden. The conveyor nonsense is what'll get you.
Yeah, I'm gonna. You just basically have to get lucky and land when that platform lands.
Yep.
Oh, I hate this game. I mean, I like this
again,
game,
think about
but
it.
It's also infuriating.
You're not like five.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not gonna try to beat this guy with half a heart. This is.
You're done. You're done, son.
Wow. If I can get there with a full heart, I might have a shot.
Yeah, that boss though. You're not even damaging it. The trick that I found for that is like jumping over it. It doesn't seem to do as much damage, and you hit it more often. Because when you jump, it fires the projectile a little bit higher, right?
Mm-hmm.
There is no height consideration. It's going farther up the screen, which is what you need to do to hit that thing in the head. And then you're able to jump over its shots and its legs. See, that's the problem, is I always wasted my balloon on that part there. If I could get it a little bit farther into the level, Dan, then like you can fly over a good chunk of it.
Fuck.
The one other thing that I learned is if you're able to buy a gizmo doll, that's honestly better than a heart or an extra heart or a full refresh, because it just gives you a life. So you have whatever health you have to lose, and then it just pops you back up at full health.
Yeah, I'm considering save scumming back to it. I think I've got one. I think I saved at the start of the level.
What would putting in the password NXRD do? Would it spawn you at the boss, or would it spawn you at the start of the level? Actually, you know what? While I'm here doing things, Gremlins 2 passwords. What do these do? No, it just brings you to the final stage. Okay. Ba-bum-ba-dum. Wow. Ooh, ow! Japanese version only is the sound
That's really
text.
hard.
It's rude. I was having a heck of a time with the gangster gremlin there.
I actually got him on the second try.
I was just too fast. Too fast.
Ah, that's cheap. Man.
Don't forget you have diagonal shots, and jumping basically gives you invulnerability for the boss.
No, I still get hit when he lands on when he rushes me. And I can't consistently do the diagonal shot.
Gross.
Fuck. Oh. These wouldn't be so bad if Gizmo had a little bit of coyote time.
You
near the
got
edge
him
of the
in a
platforms.
pattern there. What the heck was that? He ate so much damage on that attempt. I'm surprised he didn't go down.
I don't know. I've done a lot of fucking damage. He seems to just tank every hit.
Yeah. Well, because I'm thinking each of those fireballs is damaging. I wish there was a boss health bar so that you could tell like how close you are on an attempt. Ah. I don't. Again, that boss pattern in the black void like that, where it just rushes you in the face, is big, reminding me. Guy who's only played Fester Quest keeps saying Gremlins 2 reminds him of Fester's Quest.
There's a lot to it. I mean, it's
There's a lot of Sunsoft going on here.
If their company name is Sunsoft, why are their games so hard? AVG.
I really don't want to go
What
back
were
and
they
do the level
thinking?
again, but I mean, I could.
Yeah, you could waste just as much time redoing the level as it would take to just throw yourself at the boss over and over. If they would give you like more than one life, so that you could attempt the boss with like a full Mega Man's backup in your back pocket.
Oh
right?
yeah.
But no such luck.
See, I wish I don't understand is why sometimes he does that. There seems to be no like consistency to his pattern. Like you notice, like he just immediately attacked me there.
Yeah, and the other times you just like stun locked him for minutes on end. I feel sorry for anyone who's actually watching my stream because I'm not playing anything and I'm just commentating over something that they can't see. Which, like, haha, nerds, I pinned the comment for a reason to go check out Let's Racing Time. They're more interesting than me.
Hmm.
Dan's got good health. He's going for a final gauntlet. He's got this. Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, you jinxed me.
I'm sorry. I'm the worst. I'm terrible. I don't know why you invite me to these things.
Because you're the Chaos Agent.
Ah. Wild card, bitches. And then fall in the hole 7 times in a row. If the jump was a little bit like if
It needs
you know what
Coyote time.
It needs Coyote time. You and I got there same time, same Coyote time, in fact.
Damn, I should have save stated in the middle of that.
You were doing good, and then just 2 errant shots to the back of the head. Like, why have the lives counter? Enemies don't drop lives, and it's a, like, toss-up if you're gonna get one in a shop, which you're gonna need to get through the game anyways. If enemies dropped anything more than, crystal balls, we'd be golden.
Ah.
You're in the final stretch. You got this. Well, you got this. You had this.
Problem is, sometimes he goes immediately back up and down. When he doesn't go back up and down, you're fucked.
Yeah. When he just lives on the bottom of the screen, it's like, good luck, bud.
Mm-hmm.
At least you can get a lot of hits in like that, but I am skeptical of if the bosses have like invincibility flashes that I'm just not registering, or if they just have all the health compared to regular enemies.
I think they have all the health. Now, if you could tank a couple hits when he does that, you'd probably.
So
you know...
I cheaped this part out, Dan, by just firing diagonally. Yeah, you got it. Lure him down and fire diagonal. Yeah, how'd you do it? Dan saw the code. No, you're at the end. That was it. The save state there, the panic save state. His Tommy gun, it fires in spurts. If it shoots you, it's gonna hurt.
It's gonna hurt.
But thankfully, really short range.
Oh.
Bob has learned to jump. Bob has incorporated verticality. Try not to jinx it. I don't know why I keep focusing.
What the fuck is it doing?
I don't know. Will we see the death of spiders today?
No, I don't think you can kill this thing. I think it's just got permanent health.
Just infinite health. It knows that you're cheating, and it just keeps increasing its life bar every time.
I feel like that's what it's doing.
That's rude. Video games, why they gotta be rude like that? Yeah, I'm beginning to think that, like, when it's flashing, that is just one pip of damage, and you're not actually getting multiple hits in with your fully upgraded shot, which is not the case for every other enemy. Actually, I mean, maybe you can argue that like, well, it's the benefits of bosses. They have better healthcare. They're able to afford defensive buffs, but Also, if that shot was not homing, that would be a lot nicer, you know? If the Tommy gun gremlin just had a pattern that it walked, yeah, instead of just kind of
whatever the hell he's doing
for your position, it would be a lot better. But it does seem to just want to chase you around the room, which is no fun.
Especially when there's spikes on the floor.
Yeah. Well, and you can't really, like, shoot behind you. Like, if you could properly strafe, that would be one thing. Or jump in the air, fire behind you, but
yeah, if you could do, like, because Blaster Master, you could strafe left and right. You can't really in this game.
Really? It's also, its hitbox is really goofy. I don't know if you noticed that.
It's definitely a lot higher than you'd think, and the spikes on its feet reach a lot lower.
Well, I'm talking about even like what it registers as a hit, like when you hit it. Like, there's a lot of hits that should be hitting it that aren't, and that's actually a problem with the game in general.
You gotta wonder if it's something to do with, like, sprite flicker. Like, with how much stuff there is on screen moving right there. Yeah, like, what's that Tommy gun guy doing? Just, he lives in the bottom of the screen now.
Yeah, he just decided to live in the bottom of the screen.
You did it. Don't die on the spikes.
Yeah, don't die in the spikes.
So, heads up, this is the last level, Dan. You are on it.
I can sense that this is bullshit.
Oh, very much so. Like you wouldn't believe. It has
nice Gremlins theme, though.
The bullshit hasn't even started. But also, that is a hell of an upgraded weapon. You really feel it. Oh, video game. Why you gotta be like this?
Let's go video games.
Vitero James. The Nintendo tapes.
As Mom used to call them. Ah. Ah, that hurt. That also hurt. Also, 2 weeks, City Skylines 2.
Not a Girl Face has it like marked on their calendar. They're keeping like, so you are getting this, right? And I'm like, yes, I will be getting the new City Skylines. I don't think Dan would let me live it down if I didn't.
I would not.
I'm locked in. So when you fall off that big long conveyor belt, and spoilers, it's gonna go for screams. It will always put you back by that chain ball, which more likely than not will hit you once. Fall into the pit twice when you start, that's what you do. Because you're holding up to walk forwards to jump, but it doesn't register your jump input before you fall into the pit a second time. Are you excited for City Skylines 2 to find an excuse to resell you all that same DLC again?
Well, the main thing is that the City Skylines 2 has like a lot of stuff that was DLC in the original game. Like all those systems are built in there, so they're going to be
handy.
They're going to be new DLC this time.
Are we hoping that they're going to patch in like creative mode as a mod fairly quickly?
It's already in there. Like,
Oh,
there's already
beautiful. Well, I mean, I had to patch in like an infinite money nonsense on mine. All the way back to the spinning ball. Oh, you saved. You knew. Spy spoiled it. It just goes and goes and goes. And I can't really, like, fault it too much. This is
what
a
the
final
fuck?
level type challenge.
Did you just see? What? I hit it way more than that. Like, what the fuck?
Did you finally win?
Yes, without
job.
save scumming it. Without. What the fuck though?
You did it!
Like, when did you see that? Like, there's no way. Like, I've hit it way more times than that.
So, that hand at the end of that conveyor belt, if it knocks you in before you touch the ground, skips you all the way back, and I hated it, and it was terrible.
It's horrible.
There's no reason that they should have put an enemy that is invisible until you jump
It's not the
there.
first time they've done that in this game.
It's horseshit, is what it is.
It is, but I'm just saying it's...
See, that annoys me, like, how you're not hitting that right there. Like, how the enemies can hide in your hitbox. Damn, Dan did that first try. That took me, like, 30 tries.
He's right near the end, too, which...
I know, which is unfortunate, because...
But you've also got half a
He's got a
heart.
lot left with half a
Yeah.
heart.
Where's that map?
I mean, he's at the end of it. It's just this last bit is just really ridiculous.
Once you get to those, like, just one wide conveyor belt over that pit that you got to do diagonal jumps on, and then the lava with the enemies and the spinning it's like no.
If honestly to God, I would like save state. I would just keep save state, like try to keep
That's what
4
I'm doing.
lives and just but not with one heart.
If enemies would occasionally drop hearts, or if there was a mid-level checkpoint,
The hell is it?
I think this would have been perfectly fine. Like, give you 3 lives on a continue, a mid-level checkpoint, and if you run out of your lives, you go back to the start of the world. That way you could at least get some more practice in on the later stuff and maybe get to a boss with full lives.
A door!
The door is ajar.
There's
Get
no
the
heal in the
life.
door.
No. Get the life because it will full.
Yeah,
heal
that's
you
a good
on-
that's a good
what I'm
idea.
getting. I'm getting the gizmo.
Yeah. You might see the end of this.
No.
So this is the screen that Bob saved on and was able to like get to the end. It's only like 2 screens of here. Save on that platform, yeah, you know it.
I wasn't born yesterday. No!
And
No, you
that
were born in
lava pit is
1982.
the last obstacle. What the heck kind of sock do I have that has something? Why this patch? You're good. Oh!
I'm trying to get to the boss with my free guy. Conveyor belts.
A 1 Freeman's.
I'll even take getting there with.
Yeah, that's it. You're at the boss.
All right, let's see what happens.
It's nothing good.
Oh, spider!
I know. I thought I was done dealing with spiders, but they're in this game still. It's rude.
Okay, I'll take my hit. My full heal.
I hope you save stated.
I think
so. The trick for the boss is to jump. You can jump over its legs.
Okay, I've got a handle on this.
I would suggest saving on that console right before the boss. Ugh, burned. Like, this conveyor belt nonsense is beyond the pale. It was a little too much. It's as a final challenge, and again, if there was like a midway point where that if doors were midway points.
All right, full heal.
It's one of them auto potions.
There you go. See, I could, yeah, I ended up just blitzing them at this end, but I mean, but the thing is, I had the upgraded weapon.
Yeah, that upgraded weapon was letting you land shots a lot better. So as I was telling Bob, is if you jump, your shot goes farther up screen and hits it more.
Ah, you're right.
Wow!
Got it in the first try.
Did I kill it?
Yeah,
yeah,
first
that
try.
was it.
Okay, I beat the game.
For
Good
the
job,
first
guys.
time in food history, Let's Racing Time all managed to get there by being filthy cheaters, but we still did it.
Hey, we don't know the game. We just wanted to see what it looked like.
Although I think I got farthest in the game legitimately before everybody else.
Oh, I
Oh,
save
yeah.
stated pretty early. I'll admit that.
No, that was a great time, all things considered. Minus, like, again, great time with cheating. Probably would have been an okay time back in 1990 with infinite amount of time on your hands.
Yeah. I melted all the gremlins.
Yeah, and you did have infinite
And we
time.
saved
in
Gizmo,
1990.
yay!
I had negative amount of time back in 1990. Bob, we've been over this. My clock didn't start ticking yet.
Yeah, we weren't. What shit we were gonna do?
Ame. Sound program. Who's responsible for this? Nobuyuki Hara. About SS.
Mad props, by the way.
Kodaka-san. Thanks to SP Taka. End. Oh, they even did the end in the Gremlins font.
Oh, bullcrap! Oh, that's a load of shit. All right, we're turning this game off. That's actually not.
All right, and then it
Did
goes
you
right
see-
back to
that
the
happen?
menu
Did you see
screen.
how that didn't count as a win, even though I crossed
No,
the
I
finish
watched
line?
That was beautiful, Bob. It's what you deserved.
Horse shit.
That was
Anyway.
horseshit. Yeah.
Good games, guys. We could come back tomorrow for something.
I won't be around.
Okay.
I've also got other stuff on my to-do list, so unfortunately, busy
I
time.
have a prior engagement, so.
Alrighty then. Well, thanks for spooky times.
If by anyone wants to check this out, I've reserved time off from work on the 13th, Friday the 13th. I'm going to be
Oh, boy.
streaming Submachine Legacy when it is released.
Okay.
One of my favorite ye oldie Flash games. It's like a
Just-
Mist-like or Escape the Room kind of thing.
Okay. Just because it's relevant to us, I want to point out that Twitch is showing me that the GDQ channel is streaming somebody racing zombies ate my neighbors.
Ooh, that's a good time when people can play it competently.
Yeah. As in, not us. So.
I wouldn't know anything about competency.
No, you definitely would not. Incompetence, that might be more your forte.
Thanks for hanging out.
Yep.
We'll see y'all next time.
See you,
All
folks.
right. See y'all.